All right, good morning, everybody. It's 7 a.m. It is time for yoga. Welcome to 30-day yoga challenge. This is day number 9. We're going to start in a seated position today. Grab your little strap if you've got it. Let's get our arms warmed up for today. We've got some eagle pose arm to work on and possibly working in some legs a little bit later. So let's start with some shoulder rolls. Up and back. Up and back. Up and forward and down, forward and down, really dig in, forward and down, forward and down, head to the right shoulder, and relax the neck. Through center, and over to the left. And release back to center, rolling that neck around a few times, each direction. Other direction. Take your hands high overhead, reaching tall, stretch, 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 stretch. Feel it in your belly, feel that stretch in your belly and your back. And back just a little bit. And release. Take one hand to the floor, the right hand to the floor, and we're gonna take a nice deep stretch to the right, keeping those sit bones in place. Feel that stretch all the way from your armpit down to the hip. And swirl it around to the other side. Right arm overhead, reaching tall. Nice little side bend here. Make sure to keep that right hip locked in place. And release. Shoulder roll. Grab your strap. Just add a little tension to it. Maybe a little firmness with both arms. And over to the other side. Already one side is more flexible than the other. The right side is a little bit more, can go a little deeper on that side for sure. Whoosh. Gotta work on that, my core on this side for sure. And back through center. Woo. Bring it down behind and forward. Behind and forward. And behind and forward. Woo. Now let's go back to that eagle arms that we did yesterday at the end, just to kind of reintroduce that. Right or left arm up, right arm comes in, notch it in, and let's see where we're at with that. Of course, eventually we want our fingers to be like this. Get that flexibility in the shoulders. Ooh, you really feel that in the right shoulder this morning. Nice stretch. Take it as far and as deep as you can. Slide those hands together if you can, if you've got that flexibility. Take a few deep breaths here. Relax those shoulders. And release. Shake it out, shake it out. Woo. Good upper body stretch. Right arm in the center, left arm comes over top. Let's see where this side is. Oof. Ah. Swish. Let's get in the approximation of the pose. That's the fun part about yoga. It never has to be perfect. It's always a practice. We're always practicing to get into these poses, see just how close we can get. Closer and closer over the years. It's not a fast practice. It's a very slow practice. Tiny little increments. Feel that left shoulder start to release. Two more breaths here. And release. Whoosh. Swoosh. All right. Little seated cat cows. So arch that back. And then we're going to come open. Arch. And open. You can do these while you're sitting in your chair during work. Do some cat cows. Opening up the body throughout the day. Adding in some tiny little stretch moments during your day can help you with your mental acuity. Stay on task, focus better. Give yourself a little brain break every now and then and do something active, even if it's just some cat cows in the middle of the day. Ooh. All right, let's begin to warm up that lower body. Right foot on knee. Let's just stack the knees and the feet. Feet flexed. We're going to take our nice twist, gentle twist, right arm behind, left arm on the thigh, not the kneecap. You never want to press on a joint, but press on the leg next to it. Deep breath, wring it out. Feel your twist deepening the more often that you do this. So we repeat a lot of these poses every day. It takes a long time for the muscle memory to creep in with these. You start getting a little bit more release, a little bit deeper pose as we go. You definitely feel that this direction is a lot deeper than it was 2 days ago, for sure. Feeling a better twist in my spine, wringing out those internal organs. And release. And let's stack those legs the other direction. And left hand behind, twist to assist the twist, assisting the twist. And right hand on the left thigh, guiding the body around to the twist. Keep those feet active and engaged, flexed. And release. Coming back to the front. Unhook those legs. The feet behind you. Hands to the floor. Let's put those legs back and pop right up into down dog. Ooh, hips high. Shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Begin to wake up those hamstrings. Woo! Hips high. And let's do our plank to down dog several times in a row. This is also called plank to plank. To plank. Make sure that booty is nice and flat. straight. Engaging the core, engaging the glutes, and back up. A few pulses here. And back to plank. And back up, down dog. One more time, plank. Down dog. To plank. This time we're gonna lower down, chaturanga, all the way down and press back up into cobra. Woo. And release. Woo. We go back on your mat if you traveled. Hands behind, moving forward. Locust pose. So locust pose, we're gonna try and get our legs up and our torso up. So your locust may be right here. You may be able to get your whole belly up. Just arms back, reaching up with the chest and the legs at the same time. And release. Right ear to the floor. Deep breath into the belly. Feel the belly rise off the floor. And take the head forward again, back up into locust. Maybe a little higher this time. Engage the glutes. And release. Left ear to the floor. And release. Neutral. Pressing back to tabletop. And some real cat-cows here. A few times each direction in your own timing. Really dig in. Such a valuable pose. Toes under. Pop back up into down dog. Pedal it out, and walk it forward. Woo, coming all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Don't get dizzy. Hands overhead, stretching tall. Woo, kick those hips out to the left. And the right. Tiny little back bend. And forward fold, all the way down. Use the weight of your head to pull your spine. Let your hands ragdoll. And slowly coming up, one vertebrae at a time, to standing. All right, let's try to start getting a setup for our eagle legs. All right. And I walk back and forth on your feet. Find your balance point. Where's your balance point today? Changes from day to day. Find your balance on the right. Spread those toes out. Mush into it. Let's do a few little knee bends here. We're going to take our left leg and wrap it around our right. This is the start of the eagle. You can actually keep your toe just kind of on the ground here if you like, wherever your eagle lands today. Stay balanced. Keep your legs pulling toward each other. It will help with the balance, pulling the thighs together, engaging the glutes, straightening the back. all these tiny adjustments. And release. That's the beginning of our eagle legs. Take it in the left leg. Find that balance point. My left leg's been tricky lately, so we'll see what happens. Find that balance in the left. Take it up and down a few times, straightening the spine, straightening the leg. Take the left leg over, or the right leg, the other left, the right leg over, and find the beginning part of your eagle. And keep your toe on the ground. Just find that balance point. Bending the standing leg just a little bit. Pulling the thighs together, engaging the glutes, engaging the core for stability. And release. Good. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Let's take a nice cleansing, deep squat. Nice. And bring the hands up. Widen the legs, forward fold. Give a little motion. Back and forth. Widen the legs a little bit more. Drop the head, use gravity to help you. Bend your legs a little bit if that feels good. Keep them straight. And move a little, get a little motion in there. That feels good. And walk those feet back together. Standing up, all the way up. Hands overhead, reaching tall. Oh, tiny back bend. Kick the hips to the left. And to the right. And release. Shoulder roll. Find that balance on the right again. And we're going to add the leg over. This time we're going to start to set up the arms as well. So bottom leg, even it out. Whoop, other arm at the top. You might even want to just put your foot down as balance here. So we get all this coordinated. Woof. Those arms. Add it in. Here's the beginning of our eagle pose. Pulling the thighs together. Arms coordinated. Opposite arm on the bottom as the leg. For balance. And release. Unwind. Good. Pedal it out, pedal it out. And the balance on the left. Add in the foot. It's just a simple cross right now. Left leg is down, so right arm comes up first. Squeeze those thighs together, engage the glutes. And release. Good. Let's start. Now, eventually, of course, we'll be all twisted up like a little noodle, like a little pretzel, and very secure in our pose. Oh. Forward fold all the way down. Oh. Looks good. Let's take it right back down. Step it back. Hips high, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. Pedal it out, pedal it out. And bring that right leg up into pigeon. Drop the left foot. Let's do a few little breaths here in pigeon today. Keep opening up those hips. Find your edge. Drop it into sleeping pigeon if you like. Just be here a couple breaths today. Release the tension on the inside of your joints. And release, tuck the toes under, and back up into down dog. Really deep, really nice. Nice lower back stretch here. And let's bring that left leg forward. A little bit of yowza, tight. Need to spend a lot more time in pigeon. And that edge, drop it down to sleepy pigeon if you like. Just a few breaths here. And two under, and pop it back up into down dog. And release, drop the knees, cross the ankles, and back to a nice easy seat. Gosh, that went quick. Roll the shoulders. Roll the head. Ooh, my neck just cracked. Awesome. Hands on knees, close your eyes for just 10 breaths. Think about your day or think about nothing at all. Take a moment just to be. 10 breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Wiggle your fingers, shake it all out, open your eyes. Thank you for joining me for day number 9 of the 30-day yoga challenge. I will see you again tomorrow at 7 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.